Boom, ever onward. Tribe, July's Commander's Coffee. I had a conversation with a young lion the other day who's an athlete. He plays lacrosse, which is the game I played in college. And he was asking me about a skill, basically an ability on the field, basically a shot and a way to score. And he asked me if there was a hack to get better at that move, at that skill set. And I cut him off or pretty quickly after he said that. I said, I got to be honest, man, I actually hate that term hack. It is not something I enjoy. I don't think it's been well aggregated or kind of developed in the kind of recent era. I think hacking came from the tech space, and then I think some of the big, kind of self-help human performance gurus really tapped into it and said there's a way to hack everything. And here's the way I think about it. I don't like the idea of shortcuts. I mean, I think a shortcut occasionally gets you maybe to an end state quicker, but I think rarely that's the case, and I think almost never on something that's worth doing or something that's hard. So if you see something in your Facebook feed or that pops up on your phone that says 15 hacks in the kitchen, like a better way to peel a potato, an onion, get the shell off an egg, I'm for that. Those are the type of hacks that I would say are worth pursuing. I will say that it's unlikely that the skill that was developed in the hack, as the way it's termed, came from something easy. It's probably somebody that spent a whole lot of time in a kitchen learning a way to do something better, more effectively, more efficiently, that got to that page to help you, me, all of us do something easier. So I don't even see that as much of a hack or a shortcut. It's something that took a lot of time to teach you a skill set. And so that's what I like. I mean, I've seen a couple shows. I know there's a TV show from one of the big self-help gurus that was big into this hacking space, like the easy way to get something done. And the show, instead of being 10 episodes, went about 2 episodes because that person found out very quickly you can't hack hard things. Like if you want to play, an unbelievable lick on a guitar, you don't get taught by the best guitarist in the world, then get on stage and dazzle somebody. It takes, the 10,000 hours or the sweat, blood, and tears and bleeding your fingers off to learn to do that well. You can't go out and become an elite athlete in a given sport just because the best athlete told you his secrets, her secrets on how to do things well. This hack world is not something I'm into. What we figured out, so I'm going to give you the counterpoint, or at least my concept of what you do to increase your efficiency to learn something you want to learn. And that's the idea of simplicity. Not hacking, but making something complex simple. This is something we did, I think, phenomenally well in the military, and in particular in special operations, is we figured out what is the minimum amount you need to do to get the maximum amount of effort. So if we said, look, I want to be able to do a ton of squats. Squats, one of the most elemental body movements, lifts, power moves that you can do to make yourself physically strong. And so you can say, look, I'm going to do 1,000 squats a day, every day for this big block of time, and that's going to get me where I want to be. Okay, probably so. I bet if you do 1,000 squats a day, you're going to get a lot better at squats. But if you figured that you could do 50 squats a day, maybe 25 you do in a very, very slow range of motion, very controlled, and you do 25 at a high rapid pace, and doing 50 a day got you to the exact same results of doing 1,000 a day, which one's better? Of course the 50 is better. Less toll and tax on your body, you save a tremendous amount of time, and you get to move forward. We're always looking for that minimum effective dose. When it comes to shooting, we figured out one of our famous terms is slow is smooth, smooth is fast. So we recognize that if we practice slow, deliberately, got on the gun and did all the points of performance in a slow way and in a smooth fashion, then speed kind of became the byproduct once you did that through repetition. So July's Commander's Coffee, don't look for a hack. Look for the simple way to get the maximum result out of a minimum amount of effort. Not minimum because you're shooting for the minimum, but the minimum effective amount you need to do to get the maximum effort that's efficient, that's effective, and that's what's going to get you to your goal. Have an awesome month. Ever onward.